Yo, what is up guys, Smoothie here, bringing you a Black Ops 2 commentary, playing a bit of ground war domination, or maybe normal domination on Magma, using AN-94 with a suppressor, UAV, Hellstorm, and VSAT. Go 70 and 3, pretty entertaining gameplay, and I don't know if I got a nuclear or not in this game, but I was pretty goddamn close, I know that for sure. But yeah, so what I wanted to talk about was E3, console wars in general, or console wars more specifically, E3, whatever. I also wanted to talk about videos for the future, or not videos for the future, but what kind of videos I'm going to be uploading in the future, because what consoles I get, or what I decide to spend my money on will obviously affect my ability to make videos. So what I want to talk about first was E3. And usually E3 doesn't interest me at all. I mean, mostly it's just, for the most part, it's just game trailers. And game trailers really, game trailers don't interest me unless I'm, like, interested in the game to begin with. Because trailers are made specifically to make the game look good. And while game trailers do show off gameplay sometimes, I usually don't trust them that much. I mean, judging a game based on its trailer is like watching, like, I don't know, believing like every commercial you see about like paper towels or some shit. I don't know, but I don't know, that's the first thing that came to my head, like that you see like the paper towels fucking soaking up all this shit and you're like, wow, that's a really good towel, look at that, this commercial is amazing, obviously that towel is beast, no, it doesn't really matter what towels you get, like they're not that much different from each other. So that's why E3 usually doesn't interest me. I mean, trailers are cool and all, and they can be very interesting and fun to watch, but for the most part, I just don't find any interest in them, especially since watching like huge press conferences to watch like one or two games that I might be interested in, and then like having to go through the rest of the fluff doesn't really interest me either. But this year obviously was a bit different. The console wars obviously was very interesting. And to be honest, I was I was expecting the Xbox to like redeem itself, especially considering Microsoft has already done such a terrible job at marketing it and showing off its features, like the spy camera that it comes with. Probably my favorite feature. But unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, the PS4 completely annihilated it. And to be honest, I am pretty 100% sure that I would never buy an Xbox One for any reason at all. If they keep the features they've showed off for it, like the DRM and the always-on connectivity. And the always-on connectivity doesn't really bother me so much. Like, I don't have like trouble connecting to the internet. Like usually if my internet's out, my power's probably out too, so I probably wouldn't be playing in the first place. But what just bothers me is that why do you need it? Like, it's just an unnecessary thing. What if my internet does go out? What if I find myself, what if I forget my Ethernet cord or my wireless adapter or something like that, and, I won't be able to play. So it's like, it's just an unnecessary thing they have in there, and to be totally honest, I don't get why it has to be there. And then they have the always-on connect or whatever, and that's just fucking creepy. And secondly, I wouldn't even consider the Xbox One a game console. It's more of like, obviously everyone knows this, but it's more of like a full-fledged entertainment system, and to be honest, I don't feel like paying $500 for a entertainment system that comes with a spy camera on top of it, especially since I would only use it for gaming. Maybe I would use it for a DVD player and Netflix, but if I really wanted to use Netflix that badly, I mean, I still have my 360, I'm not going to part with it. I mean, the money I would get for it is so low, especially since I did a custom paint job on it, and I messed up on a few parts, but to be honest, I like it the way it is. I don't know, maybe I'll put a picture of it on the video right now or something like that, I don't know. There was a few parts I messed up on, especially since it was my first paint job. But anyways, I don't feel like paying $500 for a console, especially the Xbox. PS4 on the other hand is $400. I forgot how much the PS3 cost when it came out. I think it was $400 as well. And then I get sniped. I think I may have been like one or two off of a nuclear right there, but whatever. So yeah, I think that's how much the PS3 cost when it first came out, and that was the main reason why I didn't get a PS3. My dad didn't feel like buying something so expensive, and eventually it all turned out well because most of my friends had an Xbox, And to be honest, that's probably the number one reason to buy one console over another, is whether your friends are going to be playing or not. Because playing games alone is just not that much fun. And anything is more fun with friends. Like watching paint dry is more fun with friends. Playing games is more fun with friends also. You know, it applies to everything. So, I mean, if every one of your friends is getting the Xbox One, you should probably get an Xbox One, even though it seems like kind of a dumb thing to do, like peer pressure and shit, even though you know the PS4 is going to be better. I would just get an Xbox One, but to be honest, I don't know if I'm even going to be getting a console, and for a while, I didn't think I was going to get one, because I don't know if I told you guys or not, but I am going to college next year, going to Oregon State University, and to be honest, I could think of a lot of things $400 would be good for a freshman in college, other than a game console, and to be honest, I didn't think I was going to get a PS4 or an Xbox One. I would just stay with my 360, maybe get a new computer for college, and hopefully it would be good enough to play a few games on it. But it looks like I might be in a PS4, hopefully. Me and my two roommates are probably going to chip in a little bit and get a PS4 for all of us to share. And that would be pretty beast. And that brings me to my next topic of whether or not I would be uploading next-gen games. So the thing with next-gen games is recording. I've heard that there's going to be like a way to record games without like it would be in-game recording that the PS4 would have, and I don't know anything about that, so I wouldn't know like if I could just like play a game of COD and then have it on my PS3 and then transfer it to my computer and do a commentary over it and upload it. I don't really know how that would work. I sure as hell know is that if they don't have a recording thing, anything to record built into the PS3, I probably won't make videos for it. I mean, I have my PVR1 and it records in 720, and while you might be saying why does it make such a big difference? You play in 720p on Xbox One, you play in 720 on PS4, is because the Xbox doesn't really even have 1080p, so it's not true 1080p, and so I don't mind playing in 720p all that much. But it would seem like a real shame to buy a next-gen console and play games on the same resolution as previous gen, if you get what I mean. But so yeah, there's no way I want to spend an extra $150, $200 on new hardware to record. So you can definitely expect videos if it has an onboard recording software, or whatever the fuck you want to call it. I don't know. And I don't know if I'm going to be playing COD or not. I know sure as hell that I am not buying COD with my own money, but if one of my roommates ends up buying COD, then I will probably play it, and I will probably make videos, and I will probably, I don't know, I'll probably make videos for it, unfortunately, even though it looks terrible. I mean, they're still using the same goddamn engine as they were in all the previous games, even though it's next gen, and to be honest, I don't have too high of expectations for it. And to be honest, probably the only games I'm going to end up being really interested in for next gen is Destiny and Watch Dogs. Watch Dogs looks like an amazing single player game, and Destiny looks like an awesome multiplayer MMO. I don't know if it's an MMO or not, or if it's just like 2 to 4 player co-op. But it looks like a really cool RPG style-ish game. It looks like a mix of Halo and Fallout, which is awesome because I love Fallout. Fallout 3, one of my favorite games ever. And yeah, so if I do get a PS4, which we probably will, I really don't want to have to buy an Xbox One just because I don't know how used games would work. So like if we all wanted our own profiles for say Call of Duty or something, would we have to all buy different games just to play it on the same console, even though we all live in the same room? So that just brings up another question of doubt for the Xbox. I don't really know. But yeah, so that's pretty much my plan for console. And then I was also thinking of getting a new computer that could actually record and play games at the same time and all that crap. And so if I end up getting one of a beast computer, I will definitely be able to make more videos, since recording is fairly easy on the PC and cheap. I don't know how much DxTory or Fraps costs. I think Fraps is like $20 or something. And even if I don't end up using Fraps, I can just use DxTory, which I don't know how much that costs either, but it's definitely cheaper than buying a new PVR or an Elgato or something like that. I don't know what you would use to record a PS4. But yeah, that's the end of the game. Pretty much all I wanted to talk about. Probably going to end up getting a PS4, not an Xbox One, thank God. Maybe get a new computer. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like. As always, don't forget to subscribe. Peace.